a drone-style cinematic journey capturing breathtaking aerial views of castles worldwide, created using Google Earth Studio. Google Earth Studio is a powerful web-based animation tool that allows users to create stunning aerial and cinematic shots using Google Earth's 3D imagery. With its intuitive keyframe-based animation system, users can generate dynamic flyovers, orbits, and zoom-ins of any location worldwide. Whether you're capturing the grandeur of ancient castles or visualizing landscapes for a video project, Google Earth Studio offers a seamless way to produce high-quality aerial footage. This video takes viewers on a mesmerizing flight over some of the most iconic and hidden castles, showcasing their architectural grandeur and stunning landscapes from a bird's-eye perspective. From the towering medieval fortresses of Europe to the ancient palaces of Asia and the mysterious ruins scattered across the globe, each castle tells a unique story of history, power, and mystery. Google Earth Studio's precision allows for smooth cinematic motion, revealing intricate details of these historic landmarks with dynamic angles and seamless transitions. Whether it's the fairy tale-like Neuschwanstein Castle in Germany, the haunting remains of Dunnottar Castle in Scotland, or the majestic Himeji Castle in Japan, each location is captured in stunning clarity. This visual journey is a tribute to the timeless beauty of castles, offering an awe-inspiring perspective that would typically require an actual drone. Experience history from above, one castle at a time. Pendennis Castle, a fortress of strength and history. Pendennis Castle stands proudly atop a rocky headland overlooking the shimmering waters of the Fal estuary in Cornwall. Built in 1539 by order of King Henry VIII, this iconic fortress is a remarkable example of Tudor military engineering and a cornerstone of England's coastal defenses. Its commanding position provided a strategic advantage, safeguarding the entrance to one of Britain's deepest natural harbors and protecting vital trade routes and naval operations. Constructed as part of a nationwide network of device forts, Pendennis was designed to repel invasions from France and Spain during a time of political and religious turmoil in Europe. The castle's circular gun tower, made of robust Cornish granite, is its most defining feature. Its innovative design allowed for a full range of cannon fire, while its thick walls were built to withstand bombardment. A lower curtain wall enclosed the central tower, creating a layered defensive structure that could resist sustained attacks. During the Elizabethan era, bastions and additional fortifications were added to counter the growing threat of the Spanish Armada. In the 18th and 19th centuries, as the shadow of Napoleonic France loomed, the castle underwent further modernization, including the installation of powerful rifled muzzle-loading guns. Pendennis played a crucial role in the English Civil War, enduring a grueling 5-month siege in 1646 as one of the last royalist strongholds to fall. Later, it served as an active military base during both World Wars, with anti-aircraft guns, observation posts, and naval coordination facilities, ensuring its relevance in modern conflict. Today, Pendennis Castle is a living testament to centuries of British history. Windsor Castle, a timeless royal residence. Perched majestically on a chalk hill overlooking the River Thames in Berkshire, Windsor Castle is the epitome of grandeur and history. As the world's oldest and largest occupied castle, it has served as a royal residence for over 1,000 years, evolving through centuries of architectural innovation and historical significance. Originally built by William the Conqueror in the 11th century as a wooden motte and bailey fortress, Windsor Castle was strategically positioned to guard the western approach to London. Over time, it transformed into a stone fortress under Henry II, and later into an opulent royal palace under Edward III. Each successive monarch left their mark, shaping the castle into the magnificent structure we see today. The castle's iconic round tower dominates the skyline, symbolizing strength and continuity. Surrounding it are exquisite state apartments adorned with masterpieces by artists such as Rembrandt and Rubens, while St. George's Chapel, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, stands as a sacred space for royal weddings and funerals. This chapel is also the spiritual home of the Order of the Garter, Britain's oldest order of chivalry. Windsor Castle remains a working residence, often used by the reigning monarch for official events and weekend retreats. Its beautifully landscaped grounds, including the Long Walk, offer a striking approach to the castle, flanked by ancient trees and deer-dotted meadows. Beyond its architectural splendor, Windsor Castle has witnessed pivotal moments in British history, from hosting dignitaries to enduring sieges and fires. Today, it serves as a living monument to the British monarchy, captivating millions of visitors with its blend of heritage, majesty, and enduring legacy. Mont Saint-Michel, the majestic island fortress of France. Saint-Michel is one of France's most iconic landmarks, rising dramatically from the tidal waters of Normandy. This medieval fortress and abbey, perched atop a rocky island, has a history stretching back over 1,000 years. Originally built as a monastery in the 8th century, it became a strategic stronghold during the Middle Ages, surviving sieges and battles, including the 100 Years' War. The island is connected to the mainland by a causeway, which is often submerged during high tide, enhancing its mystical appearance. Its towering Gothic abbey, dedicated to Archangel Michael, dominates the skyline, while narrow, winding streets lead to stone houses, ramparts, and hidden courtyards. The fortifications were expanded over centuries, turning Mont Saint-Michel into an impenetrable stronghold. Its natural defenses, combined with high walls and watchtowers, made it nearly impossible for invaders to conquer. During the 100 Years' War, Mont Saint-Michel was a symbol of French resistance against the English. Despite numerous attacks, the fortress never fell. Cannons and defensive towers allowed the garrison to repel invaders, while the shifting tides created a natural barrier. Today, Mont Saint-Michel is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, drawing millions of visitors who marvel at its medieval charm. Mont Saint-Michel remains a testament to medieval architecture, religious devotion, and military ingenuity. Its history, beauty, and mystical aura continue to inspire artists, historians, and travelers from around the world. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland's mighty fortress. Edinburgh Castle stands proudly atop Castle Rock, dominating the skyline of Scotland's capital. This historic fortress has played a central role in Scottish history for over 1,000 years, serving as a royal residence, military stronghold, and symbol of national identity. The castle's origins date back to at least the 12th century, when King David I built the first royal residence. Over the centuries, it witnessed countless battles, including the Wars of Scottish Independence, when it changed hands between the Scots and English multiple times. It was also the birthplace of Mary, Queen of Scots' son, King James VI, who later became James I of England, uniting the crowns of Scotland and England. One of the castle's most striking features is the Great Hall, built by James IV, with its grand medieval architecture. The crown jewels of Scotland, including the Stone of Destiny, are kept here, adding to its historical significance. The castle's half-moon battery and mighty cannons, including the famous Mons Meg, showcase its military past. Throughout the centuries, Edinburgh Castle has withstood numerous sieges, making it one of the most besieged places in Britain. Today, it is Scotland's most visited attraction, drawing millions of tourists who come to witness its breathtaking views, rich history, and grand architecture. Whether seen from the bustling Royal Mile or explored up close, Edinburgh Castle remains a powerful symbol of Scotland's resilience and heritage. Hohensalzburg Castle is a stunning medieval fortress perched atop Festungsberg Hill in Salzburg, Austria. Built in 1077 by Archbishop Gebhard during the Holy Roman Empire, it is one of Europe's largest and best-preserved castles. Over the centuries, it was expanded and fortified to protect Salzburg from invasions, with significant additions made in the 15th and 16th centuries. The fortress played a crucial role in defending the city, serving as a stronghold for the powerful Prince Archbishops of Salzburg. During periods of conflict, such as the Peasants' War in the early 16th century, it proved its military significance. However, despite its imposing structure, Hohensalzburg Castle was never conquered by enemy forces. In the 19th century, it was repurposed as a military barracks and later transformed into a major tourist attraction. Visitors can explore the castle's many historic rooms, including the opulent Golden Hall and the Golden Chamber, which showcase intricate Gothic architecture. The fortress also houses museums displaying medieval weaponry, historical artifacts, and exhibits about Salzburg's history. One of its most famous features is the Salzburg Bull, a mechanical organ dating back to the late 15th century. The panoramic views from the fortress are breathtaking, offering sweeping vistas of Salzburg's Old Town, the Salzach River, and the surrounding Alps. Accessible by a funicular railway or a scenic hike, Hohensalzburg Castle remains a symbol of Salzburg's rich history and cultural heritage. Whether you're interested in medieval history, architecture, or simply enjoying spectacular views, this fortress is a must-visit destination in Austria. Neuschwanstein Castle is a fairy tale fortress nestled in the Bavarian Alps of Germany. Commissioned by King Ludwig II of Bavaria in 1868, it was designed as a romantic retreat and homage to the operas of Richard Wagner, whom Ludwig deeply admired. The castle's breathtaking architecture, inspired by medieval German knights' castles, embodies the king's vision of an idealized medieval world. Perched on a rugged hill above the village of Hohenschwangau, Neuschwanstein offers spectacular views of the surrounding forests, lakes, and mountains. Despite its medieval appearance, the castle was equipped with advanced 19th century technology, including running water, central heating, and even an early telephone system. Its interior is richly decorated with murals depicting scenes from Wagner's operas, legends of knights, and German mythology. The throne hall, designed in the style of a Byzantine church, is one of its most impressive rooms, though it lacks an actual throne since Ludwig died before the castle was completed. Following his death in 1886, the castle was open to the public, attracting millions of visitors. Today, it remains one of Germany's most famous landmarks and is said to have inspired Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. With its magical appearance, dramatic setting, and fascinating history, it continues to capture the imagination of visitors from around the world. Himeji Castle, also known as White Heron Castle due to its elegant white exterior, is one of Japan's most spectacular and well-preserved feudal castles. Located in Himeji, Hyogo Prefecture, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a national treasure of Japan. Originally built in 1333 as a fort, it was later expanded into a full-scale castle in 1581 by warlord Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and further developed by Ikeda Terumasa in the early 1600s. The castle's brilliant white plaster walls and graceful layered roofs resemble a bird in flight, giving it an ethereal, almost fairy tale-like appearance. However, beneath its beauty lies an ingenious defensive design. The complex features labyrinthine pathways, hidden gates, and angled walls, confusing and slowing down potential invaders. Additionally, its 5-story main keep, Tenshu, which appears to have 5 levels from the outside, actually has 6 floors plus a basement, allowing defenders strategic advantages. Himeji Castle has withstood centuries of natural disasters and warfare, including World War II bombings and the Great Hanshin earthquake of 1995, thanks to its exceptional construction. Unlike many Japanese castles, it remains in its original wooden form rather than a modern concrete reconstruction. Visitors can explore its vast grounds, wooden corridors, and panoramic views from the top of the main keep. The castle is especially stunning during cherry blossom season, when thousands of pink sakura trees bloom around it. As Japan's most visited castle, Himeji Castle stands as a symbol of resilience, beauty, and architectural brilliance, offering a glimpse into Japan's samurai past and feudal history. It is a must-visit destination for history lovers, photographers, and travelers seeking to experience Japan's rich cultural heritage. Google Earth Studio is an invaluable tool for filmmakers, content creators, and educators, enabling the creation of breathtaking aerial sequences without needing a drone. By mastering keyframes and smooth camera movements, users can produce professional-grade visuals with ease.